Salty Dog Blues, key of G, classic Flat and Scruggs tune. Here we go. So that's what we're going to be learning. And I started it off here with actually going down instead of up. If you watch other videos, we went that way. You can also go down if you're starting to start on this B note. If that's the first note of your melody. If the third note in the scale is, you. So that's a D, C sharp, C, B. You could also just skip over the C sharp and just go maybe 2 hits on the D. Da, 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 to a C. Da, da, to a B. That'd be fine. So, da, now this song's cool because it actually goes to a major 6th. So if you watched our video about minors, you'll know that when you count up to the 6th note in the scale, that's usually the minor, called the relative minor. And it just uses the same notes as that major scale does. It just ends. You just end on the minor note, for instance. So here we go. So out of G, where we are, G, A, B, C, D, E is going to be our relative minor. And that's G, G scale. And then when you end on the E, it gives it that minor feel. So in this one, though, when you count up to the 6, G, A, B, C, D, 6 is E, they actually use E major. And so the sound of that is going to be like, you feel that? Like, it's different, but it still sounds good. And so that's what they do. And so to play that chord, all you got to do is play a B, the same note, B note, and just add in an open E string against it. Okay, just go. Right there is B versus the C. So, and then 2 notes of so, and slide that back from the B, and just keep playing the A against the E. You don't have to if you want. You can just slide it back. And slide. You can do 4 A's there. And then C sharp with the old slide down from the C sharp. So the ending lick, D, D, F sharp slide, D, D, B, slide it back to an A, G. And then you just repeat. I think the cool, repeat that again, and that's the full break. The cool thing about this tune is how it uses the E. This is the first time you ever go through something called a circle of fourths, and it sounds complicated, but so many songs are built off of this. and all you have to do is just counting in numbers. So, for instance, you start in G, and then you go to E. Okay, so you get to E, but from E you can just count up the notes in the scale. E is 1, F sharp, G sharp, A. And so 4 notes to get to A, and that's the next chord after the E. Okay? From A, you can just count again. A, B, C sharp, D, and that's 4 notes to get to the D. And so the next chord is a D chord. And so that progression, E, A, D, and then how far away do you think G is from D? Well, D, E, F sharp, G. It's 4 notes away in the D scale. And so that progression where you start at one particular chord and then just keep counting up to 4 and going to the chord of the 4th note in that scale is called a circle of fourths, and you can just keep going around and around in a circle. Eventually you'll come all the way back to E, and you'll just keep going. But that's the basis of what that is, used a lot in jazz tunes. This tune has its origins as a early jazz tune, and so that's why that pattern exists here, because of how ubiquitous that concept is in jazz. And so that's Salty Dog. Thank y'all.